I loved visiting my grandmother, Mama Ayo. Her home was always filled with warmth and the aroma of delicious food.
Mama Ayo lived in a small village nestled in the heart of southwestern Nigeria. The village was surrounded by lush greenery and vibrant culture, a place where traditions were deeply rooted.
I loved to watch Mama Ayo cook. Her hands moved with such grace and expertise.
Mama Ayo knew many traditional recipes, each with its own story and significance. Ada was curious about every single one. She wanted to learn them all, to understand the secrets and techniques passed down through generations.
One day I gathered my courage and asked, Mama Ayo, will you teach me to make oji? I had always been fascinated by this dish.
Oji was a special porridge, cherished in our family for its unique taste and texture. It was made from fermented corn, a process that required patience and skill. Mama Ayo smiled warmly at my request.
Of course, my dear Ada, she said, her eyes twinkling with pride and joy. It is time you learned this, she added, handing me the ingredients with a gentle smile.
Ada was excited, her heart racing with anticipation. She knew making oji was special, a rite of passage in her culinary journey. It was a way to connect with her ancestors, to honor their legacy through the art of cooking. Ada was ready to learn, her mind open and eager to absorb every detail. She wanted to make her grandmother proud, to carry forward the traditions that defined their family. Mama Ayo's kitchen was small and cozy, a place where love and tradition intertwined. The air was filled with inviting aromas, a symphony of spices and herbs that danced in the air. Sunlight streamed through the window, casting a golden glow on everything it touched. It made the copper pots gleam, reflecting the warmth and history of countless meals prepared with care. Ada sat beside her grandmother, her eyes wide with curiosity and admiration. She watched her every move, absorbing the wisdom passed down through generations. Mama Ayo brought out a bag of corn, her hands steady and sure. The kernels were plump and golden, a testament to the rich soil and careful cultivation.
We start with the finest corn, Ada, she said, her voice gentle yet firm.
Ada nodded, her eyes wide with fascination, eager to learn and be a part of this cherished tradition. They began by sorting the corn, a meticulous process that required patience and attention to detail. They removed any bad kernels, ensuring only the best would be used. Ada's small hands worked alongside her grandmother's, each movement a dance of unity and love. Ada felt a warmth spread through her, a connection to her heritage and the generations before her. It was the warmth of tradition, a comforting embrace that promised continuity and belonging. Next, they washed the corn. The process was meticulous, ensuring each kernel was thoroughly cleaned. They washed it until the water ran clear, a sign that all impurities were removed. Then, they soaked the corn overnight. This step was crucial for softening the kernels.
This softens the kernels, Mama Ayo explained, making them easier to grind the next day.
The next morning, they went to the grinding stone, a place where tradition and skill met. Ada watched as Mama Ayo ground the corn into a smooth paste. This was hard work, requiring strength and precision. But Mama Ayo made it look effortless, her hands moving with practiced ease. They mixed the corn paste with water, creating a smooth mixture that would soon transform. Then they covered it with a clean cloth, setting the stage for the fermentation process.
Now we wait, Mama Ayo said, her voice filled with patience and wisdom. The oji needs time to ferment, a process that could not be rushed.
Ada learned that fermentation was important, a key step in developing the flavor. It gave the oji its unique sour taste, a flavor that was cherished and celebrated in their culture.
2 days later, Ada saw bubbles on the oji. It smelled slightly sour. It's ready, she exclaimed.
Mama Ayo smiled. You have a keen nose, my dear.
They poured the fermented oji through a sieve. This removed any large pieces. Ada's hands were getting tired, but she didn't complain. She knew this was important. Finally, they cooked the oji. They stirred it constantly. Slowly, it thickened into a porridge. Ada's heart swelled with pride. She had helped make oji. They ate the oji together. It was warm, smooth, and delicious. Ada savored every bite. It tasted like home. It tasted like family.
Mama Ayo, this is the best oji I've ever had, Ada exclaimed.
Mama Ayo chuckled. It is even more special, she said, because you helped make it.
Ada knew her grandmother was right. Making oji wasn't just about following a recipe. It was about sharing a tradition. It was about connecting with her heritage. As Ada ate, she thought about the future. She would teach her children how to make oji. She would pass on the tradition. She would keep the memory of Mama Ayo alive.
Ada realized food wasn't just about eating. It was about stories. It was about love. And in the simple act of making oji, Ada had found a piece of herself. She had found her roots.
From that day on, Ada cherished every moment in Mama Ayo's kitchen. She knew she was learning more than just recipes. She was learning the recipe for life itself.